Hey guys, welcome to our channel Aadhar Operator and Supervisor Exam Question and Answer Chapter 6 Exception Handling. For ideal read, set video speed at 1.25x, then watch it. For PDF link, check out the description. Okay, let's start. Chapter 6 Exception Handling. If the fingerprint captured is not of the requisite quality, the operator would make a reasonable number of attempts to capture the biometric of the resident. True or false? And answer is option A, true. Next, if an employee is unable to give biometrics due to loss of fingers, this is an DISH and needs to be handled thus. Options are option A, iris capture, option B, biometric update, option C, option C, consolation, option D, exception, and answer is option D, exception. Next, if capturing iris image is not possible due to bandage across any or both eyes, the same has to be recorded in the system by the operator. Options A, true, option B, false, and answer is option A, true. Next, if the resident has applied mehendi on her hand, the fingerprint image has to be captured normally. True or false? And answer is true. While handling fingerprint image, if the fingers is dash, the same has to be noted in the data as provided in the software. Option A, missing, option B, amputated, option C, bandage, option D, all of given option, and answer is option D, all of the given options. Next, if the operator is not able to capture facial image because of the poor light, the operator should move the enrollment station to a location in the room with better light. Options are true or false. Answer is option A, true. Next, if the bandage finger of the applicant has to be captured for fingerprint image, the operator should dash. Options A, crop the bandage in the image. Option B, capture the fingerprints of the remaining fingers. Option C, capture the image of bandage finger separately and other fingers separately and group both the images. Option D, all of the given option, and answer is option B, capture the fingerprint of the remaining fingers. Then next, if standard image of the fingerprints are not possible for an employee due to dryness, the operator should politely ask the employee to wash his face. Option true or false, and answer is obviously false. The operator would make a reasonable number of attempts to capture the biometric of the resident if the fingerprint captured on the flatten is not of the requisite quality. Option true, option B false, and answer is option A, true. Then next, if capturing iris image is not possible due to any deformity or disease, the operator should ask the resident to get the eyes operated. Option true, false, and answer is option B, false. Next, for enrollment of resident with biometric exception, operator should mandatorily capture dash. Both hand in an exception photo, face photo with eye open in an exception photo. Option C, none. Option D, both 1 and 2. And answer is both 1 and 2. Both hand in an exception photo, face photo with open eye in an exception photo. Next, Raju is unable to open his eyes properly for capturing iris image. What can the operator do in this case? Options are option A, warn Raju to open his eyes wide, take the help of a lady volunteer, help the enrollee to open the eye with the help of your own hand, all of the given option. And answer is help the enrollee to open the eye with the help of your own hands. Next, after repeated attempts, Devi's fingerprint could not be captured with the desired quality. In that case, dash can be done. Options are option A, provide a wet sponge or towel available in the center. Option B, tell the enrollee to wash her hands as they are greasy. Option C, take her thumb impression and then fingerprint. Option D, apply pressure on her hands. And answer is provide a wet sponge or towel available in the center. Okay, next. If the resident has extra finger or fingers, the operator needs to ignore the extra finger. Option true or false. And answer is option A, true. Then next, if the fingers or iris of the resident has temporarily damaged and it is not possible to capture the biometrics, the operator will record it in exceptions. Options are option A, true, option B, false, and answer is option A, true. Next, if the enrollee is unable to flatten the fingers, the operator can dash. Options are option A, take the enrollee's permission and then assist him. Option B, try to obtain fingerprints to the extent that the enrollee is able to flatten. Option C, move to the next set of fingerprint of the other hand or two thumbs. Option D, all of the given options. And answer is option D, all of the given options. Next, if the enrollee is unable to give biometrics due to dash, this is exception and needs to be handled thus. Options are option A, injury, option B, amputation of fingers or hands, option C, problems related to eyes, D, all of the given option. And answer is option D, all of the given option. The next, if the enrollee has only one eye and capturing of iris image is not possible, then the operator should dash. Options are option A, ask the enrollee to wear lens. Option B, record the same in the system. Option C, politely ask the enrollee to wash the eyes. Option D, ask the enrollee to tie a bandage on the other eye. And answer is record the same in the system. Next, biometric confirmation of fingerprint, iris and photograph are mandatory for any demographic update at enrollment center. option A true or false, and answer is option A true. Next, if the operator is next not able to capture both eyes at a time due to squint or disoriented eyes, the operator can recapture the iris image. Options true and false, and answer is true. Next, the hands of the enrollee are dry and the equipment is unable to capture the fingerprints. The operator can dash. Options are: option A, politely ask the enrollee to wash the hands. Option B, politely ask the enrollee to wipe the hand with a cotton cloth. Option C, the enrollee that his hands are rough and dry, hence fingerprint cannot be captured. D, both 1 and 2, and answer is option D, both 1 and 2. Politely ask the enrollee to wash the hand. Politely asks the enrollee to wipe the hands with a cotton cloth. Please keep subscribe our channel, like and share. Next, if capturing iris image is not possible due to absence of one or both eye, the operator should record the same in the system. Options are: option A true, option B false, and answer is option A true. Next, if the enrollee has amputated fingers, which of the following has to be done? Options are: option A, the backdrop should be preferable placed against an opaque wall or partition. Option B, no flash is to be used. Option C, assistance may be provided to the enrollee to stand straight. Option D, the fingerprints of remaining fingers are captured by the operator, and answer is option D, the fingerprints of remaining fingers are captured by the operator. The next, if the enrollee is unable to sit in correct position because of old age, it is a general exception. Option A true, option B false, and answer is option A true. Then next, if the fingerprint captured is not of the requisite quality, the operator should crop the image. Options are: option A true, option B false, and answer is option B false. Next, if the enrollee is not able to give complete set of biometrics as required by UIDAI, the reasons are considered as exception. Options are: option A true, option B false, and answer is option A true. Next, if a resident has an extra finger, the operator needs to assist the resident in the fingerprint capture to avoid capture of the extra finger. Option true, option B false, and answer is option A true. Next, the operator would make a reasonable number of attempts to capture the biometric of the resident if the dash captured on the platen is not of the requisite quality. Options are: option A iris, option B fingerprint, option C facial image, option D forehead, and answer is option B fingerprint. Next, if capturing iris image is not possible due to non-existence of one or both eye, the operator should dash. Options are: option A ask the resident to undergo eye operation, option B open the eye of the resident and auto capture, option C autofocus the device, option D record the same in the system, and answer is option D record the same in the system. Next, if the enrollee is not able to keep self in correct posture for reaching biometric instruments or for photograph due to old age or sickness. This is an exception in handling fingerprint image capture. Options are option A true, option B false, and answer is option B false. If the capture of both eyes at a time is not possible due to squint or disoriented eyes, the operator may attempt to dash. Option A auto capture, option B autofocus, option C recapture, option D request the resident to open their eyes wide, and answer is recapture. Then next, Rama Devi is a 42-year-old daily wages laborer. While collecting her biometric data, the operator noticed that the quality of her fingerprints are not good enough. He makes repeated attempts to capture her fingerprint, but is faced with the same result. What can be done in that situation? Options are option A operator can flatten Ramadevi's finger on the platen. Option B operator can ask Omen operator or volunteers to flatten Ramadevi's fingers. Option C tell her seriously that she needs to flatten fingers by herself. Option D both 1 and 2, and answer is option B operator can ask Omen operator or volunteers to flatten Ramadevi's fingers. Next, Shanti Devi is an elderly person aged above 50 years. He was not in a position to keep himself in correct posture for reaching biometric instruments or the photograph due to sickness. How can the operator capture biometric data of Shanti Devi? Operator can move the equipment close to the enrollee, move the enrollment station to a location in the room with better light, request the resident politely if he can get any attendee from his home, place the backdrop against an opaque wall or person, and answer is operator can move the equipment close to the enrollee. Next, if the iris of fingerprint of the resident has temporarily damaged and it is not possible to capture the biometrics, the operator will record it in exception. Options are option A true, option B false, and answer is option A true. Then next, Anusha needs to attend her cousin's wedding tomorrow. She has applied mehendi on her hand. How can the operator handle capturing Anusha's fingerprint image? Option A ask her to come after a week after the mehendi goes off. Option B capture as normal. Option C ask her to rub her hand with a moistened cloth. Apply anti-mehendi gel on her palm and capture the image, and answer is capture as normal. If the operator is not able to capture facial image because of the poor light, which is an actionable feedback, then the situation has to be handled by dash. Options are using the generator backup to improve lighting, move the enrollment station to a location in the room with better light, place the backdrop against an opaque wall or person. Option D all of the given option, and answer is option D all of the given answer. Next, if the finger or iris of the resident has temporarily damaged and it is not possible to capture the biometrics, the operator will record it in dash. Options are option A, to be captured later, option B, cancellation, option C, exceptions, option D, biometric update, and answer is option C, exception. Then next, which of the following comes under general exception? Options are squint or disoriented eyes, option B, hands black-handed due to mehendi, option C, unable to sit in correct position because of old age, option D, unable to keep head or store still and vertical. Options are option C, unable to sit in correct position because of old age. Next, Rangia is a woodcutter. While cutting trees, he hurt his index finger and it has been bandaged. How can the operator handle the fingerprint image capture? Options are option A, provide assistance by holding him to stand in a correct position. Option B, the operator should capture the fingerprints of remaining fingers. Option C, remove the bandage, capture the fingerprint and retie the bandage. Option D, capture the fingerprint till nails and palm and on the other hand normal fingerprint. And answer is option B, the operator should capture the fingerprints of remaining fingers. Next, an enrollee will not be in a position to give complete set of biometric as required by UIDAI because of the reason like dash. Options are option A, injury, option B, amputation of fingers or hands, problems related to eye, all of the given option, and answer is all of the given option. Okay dear, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Keep subscribe our channel, like and share. If you are watching at Facebook, then like our page. Thank you. Thanks for watching.